Good evening, everyone. Have you ever wondered why eating healthy was so important? Do you remember when you were a kid and your parents would always put a vegetable on your plate, and that was the part you dreaded, right? You always just wanted to skip straight to dessert. And you remember when your parents would just throw you outside for 30 minutes to an hour just so you could run around or hang out with your friends, just do something to be active. Well, when you think about it, it was just a precedent to how your parents wanted you to live your life. They wanted you to be healthy, and they wanted you to get the most out of your life. Well, when you have poor nutrition and dieting, many things can go wrong. There are many negatives and downsides to it. One of the downsides that I can think of are chronic diseases. There are many types of chronic diseases associated with poor nutrition and dieting. One of the main things I can think of off the top of my head is hypertension. Hypertension is basically high blood pressure. High blood pressure runs in my family, so I have to be extra careful about how I go about eating and how I go about exercising. Also, another thing is diabetes. You're able to develop diabetes 1 or diabetes 2. Someone in my family also has diabetes 2 due to her lack of eating healthy and her lack of physical activity. So now she has to take medication for it. She has to watch what she eats. She can't eat certain things, and she has to be physically active. And sometimes it's really hard for her, and sometimes it's not. But that's something you'll have to worry about if you were to develop diabetes, or maybe even having to take shots also. And the major thing is heart disease. Heart disease will happen when you don't take care of your body, and heart disease, that's how my grandfather died actually. He had heart disease. He didn't take care of his body. He didn't care about his health. So ultimately, he died of heart disease. So when you lack poor nutrition, then those are some of the things that can happen. Also, another negative of poor nutrition is a lead to weight gain, and with weight gain there comes the possibility of obesity. I researched approximately 17% of U.S. adults in the United States are diagnosed with obesity. Obesity is just technically when you weigh so much and you're not in the norm of what your age category and your height, what your weight should be. Obesity is 100% preventable, I believe. There are things you can do, exercising, eating healthy. There are ways to combat this. When it comes to eating healthy, there are many things you can do. Instead of grabbing a honey bun for a snack, how about you grab an apple? Green apples are my favorite. Those are my favorite things to eat. It doesn't have to be an apple. You can grab grapes. You can grab strawberries, banana, whatever you're in the mood for. Also, when it comes to being physically active, there are many steps you can do. You don't necessarily have to exercise, but there are other ways around it. You know how people drive around. Well, if where you need to get to is in a walkable distance, how about instead of driving your car, you walk there? Plus, you'll save gas, so that's always a plus. And also, instead of taking an elevator, like let's just say you're like at an office or at your school or wherever there's elevators, instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs. Way better. You'll get more out of it. And also, riding a bike, that's fun. You'll be fit. You'll get fit. It's fun. You'll get more out of riding a bicycle. It's not hard. And also, there comes many positives with having good nutrition, eating healthy. You'll have more energy. You'll expand your lifespan. It's a good stress reliever to exercise as well. There are many positives when it comes to having good nutrition and eating healthy, and it's not hard. And like I said, when it comes to weight, maybe you're wanting to lose weight, or maybe you just want to maintain a healthy weight. Having good nutrition and having some sort of physical activity in your daily lives are things that come with good nutrition. So good nutrition and eating healthy are a foundation of good health. So be active, be healthy, and let's get to it. Not as hard as you think.